Well, welcome back to This Time We're Gonna Do It Proper.
You say that, but... You say that, but... Brendan? Brendan, what do?
What we do here is, we're not starting the episode.
Once more, with feeling now.
Alright. Alright. Welcome back to This Time We're Doing It For Real. Not like that last time.
Once more, with feeling now.
That's better.
Is it?
Yep.
Is it, though?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. Got it. Got it. See? Tim, this is what happens when you believe. Oh, yeah, the church. I always hated this place because of how many fucking ghosts there were, until I realized that you can just kill them.
Yeah, that kind of makes life easier.
It really does.
Well, again, to be fair, I don't think I actually killed them at all when I was younger either.
Die.
Or re-dead?
Gotta get all these notes. I think there is a flight pad here, too, somewhere. But I'm not certain on that.
So who was this church intended for, considering how big everything is relative to your size?
Clanker?
The shark?
Yeah.
The shark who doesn't exactly need to sit down on anything? Who has no butt to speak of for sitting?
I mean, he could have had a butt before he became, like, a cyborg. You don't know that.
I guess. To be fair, I suppose we don't know what he was before Grunny got her hands on him.
Hi, Motzand. Always one of the weirder ones, but...
I mean, you gotta get those composer jokes in there somewhere.
Yep. Gotta hit the notes, but don't actually get hit by Motzand.
Wait, he hurts you?
Yeah, if he touches you, he hurts you. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think I've ever experienced that.
Or maybe it's just if you hit the wrong note, you get hurt. I remember getting hurt on this keyboard. Copy this too, and amazed I'll be. Oh, great, we've got another fucking, we've got another one that rhymes. Fuck. Okay, yeah.
There's the pain.
This is really easy as long as you keep up with him. If he ever gets off screen, you're kind of screwed, though. You just have to guess and hope you have enough life to get through it. Which, when I was a kid, was much more likely to happen, because I wasn't good at things.
It's all a learning curve.
I just had a shit ton of time to invest in things, so I could sit there and play games for years. Until I got it correct.
To be fair, those skills are transferable.
Yeah, there is a flight pad here. This is where you get into the rafters. I thought it was in the other area, but no, it's up here. I think you climb on his book to get up? Yeah.
It's a sturdy book.
If I recall correctly, there's also... Oh, it's just a life. I knew there was something back there.
You're good at finding those lives.
I know, right? Those things I don't need. Because I'm good at this game, right, guys? Right? Alright, okay, so it's just on that side that we have a flight pad. Because I do know there's stuff in the rafters. In this area.
I mean, if you're gonna hide it somewhere.
Hey.
Good aim. And T-pose for dominance.
There it is. I thought something appeared in one of her eyes. I didn't quite remember which one did it, though. I don't feel like getting those eggs. There it is. That's what I was thinking of. Dead.
Not taking any risks today.
Nope. Not dealing with it. I think that's all that's here.
So, can I show you a fun trick that you probably don't know about?
Sure.
Got the controller. So, a good way to avoid fall damage is to T-pose.
Well then.
Here you go.
Well then. That'll do.
Fun little trick you learn after a while. Remember, kids, if the game tries to put you down with its inherent tactics of fall too far, take damage, just aggressively T-pose to assert dominance and show it that its rules don't matter.
So, one thing I learned from watching some stuff with Grant Kirkove talking about this game is these little dudes here say thank you when you give them flowers. Apparently he had to redo that take, like that audio take, like a dozen times or so because Nintendo kept thinking he was saying fuck you.
I mean,
instead of thank you.
To be fair, it still sounds like it. I can only imagine what the other takes must have sounded like instead. To where Nintendo just... Where Nintendo just threw up their hands and said, close enough.
Aw. Take my poop eggs! I collected that egg back. Hey, get that Jinjo.
Never gets
Or
old.
Get that. One of these windows I remember has a Banjo and Kazooie on it, and you can go through that window. You can't go through any of the other ones, but you can go through the one with Banjo and Kazooie on it.
Because it's only worth vandalizing if it has your image on it, huh?
I mean, they took my likeness without my permission, Tim.
I guess that's fair.
There it is.
Speaking of which... Oh,
Yep. Just gotta phase through it.
I guess you don't want to break it.
I don't know if there's... Yeah, there's just a bunch of, like...
It's just meant to be a refill station.
Yeah, it's just a refill station. There isn't anything actually useful here. Well...
You say that, but earlier you were complaining about how low we were.
I mean, yes, all of these things are going to be very nice, but there isn't, like, anything... like a Jiggy, or a Honeycomb, or a Jinjo, and a fuck you bat. I don't know if I'm quite ready for the maze yet. I think there's more stuff I can do here.
There's always more stuff.
Yeah. Gotta get uphill. Get uphill. Yeah. There we go.
All that platformer training's paying off.
I know, right? This is just making me think back to DK64, because they have a similar sort of area in one of the later stages.
I think of other things when I think of that game.
Like swimming through land.
I appreciate good programming.
Like swimming through land.
Oh, Brendan.
These fucking notes.
That's just the beginning of it.
Well, guess I'm going back up there. God damn it.
Yeah, there's a lot of slopes that are meant to trip you up on this level.
Yeah. I mean, it is the, like, not the second to last, but the third to last level.
Though to be fair, one could argue Rusty Bucket is harder than TikTok.
Oh yeah, I would definitely say Rusty Bucket is harder than TikTok. I would say Rusty Bucket's the hardest stage in the game.
This is about the right level of difficulty, I think.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, it's got its difficultness, but it's still if you know what you're doing, things aren't too terrible, and as long as you recognize that you can actually take out a lot... It's got a lot of stuff in this stage that you can't take out without using invincibility, but as soon as you figure out that you can use invincibility to take care of it, it's not as nearly as much of an issue.
Hey, Brendan, you want to use that trick I showed you?
Like that?
No, not like that.
You gotta do it on the ground and then bounce off the ground.
There you go.
T-pose! Alright,
Save yourself some health.
I guess it's time to maze it up. I know the maze was also a place that I always detested, because all these guys would just start chasing you and you can't do anything about it.
Or at least you thought you could.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, what are you gonna do, Bunk? What are you gonna do? You're gonna die. That's what you're gonna do.
I still don't understand how one kills what's already dead, but hey.
Yeah, it
whatever.
works.
It's a video game. You don't have to explain.
Yeah, and the maze is just makes it really easy to miss a bunch of stuff.
Back in you go.
Yeah, it's just really easy to miss stuff in the maze, too. And there's notes all over the place.
Well, if you're down a note, you know where it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Like that one. That one right there. That would be a real easy one to miss. I think it's just eggs back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not so mean that they're going to hide it in the corner out of camera focus.
I mean, you say that. Okay, just feathers. Get that Jinjo. What you gonna do, punk? You can die.
You really don't like those ghosts.
No, those ghosts gave me so much trouble when I was a kid. Now that I know that I can just kill them.
You almost feel obligated to now?
Kind of. I bet there's something back here. Hey, I'll take that. That'll do. That'll do.
I mean, they try to make it somewhat obvious that, yeah, something's probably hidden there.
Okay. I don't want to deal with bees. They aren't my friends.
I think that about covers it.
I think that is... there's this little enclave back here, but I'm pretty sure you just
have to be a pumpkin.
Yeah, you just get to that from a different area. So I'll just take this exit out here. Alright, yeah, I think... No, there's one more place I need to do before I become a pumpkin. I believe I get to it... No, not over there. Over here. Yeah, you can knock these guys down, but you can't kill them unless you use, Oh, I have to unlock it from that side. Interesting.
Can you not just peck at it? Oh,
No,
yeah,
you have to
you're
unlock
right.
it from the other side. Let's see, how am I gonna...
Can you jump over it with that green pad?
I was very tempted to find out. I do know that unless you're a pumpkin, these little briars up here will hurt you.
Right.
But... Hey,
Sure
buddy!
enough. You learned something new.
I love it. Okay. Oh, fuck.
They don't even bother explaining what hurts you there. They're just like, you should know by now.
You should know better.
Because what was it? Swamp had the piranhas. The desert had...
Sand eels.
I guess the sand eels. They might have just run out of time for the explanation here.
Okay. Yeah, I think I want to just take that jump pad. And... not do that. I think this might be another place where you want to be a pumpkin. I'm not
is.
certain.
It's certainly easier as the pumpkin, but I think you can do it without it. Because the pumpkin doesn't have to worry about air.
Yeah, and the pumpkin just falls directly on the floor. Okay.
You want to not?
Okay. Okay. I'll just come back here as a pumpkin.
You want to not?
Can I just... Nope. Okay. 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 We're just gonna come back here as a pumpkin. I'm gonna go kill some shit and get some more life. Make sure I'm not missing anything else here. Okay, I will just come back here as a pumpkin, because I've got other shit to kill still.
Fair enough.
Thank you. I think there was another guy wandering around over here somewhere. Ah, fuck it. I do know I want to be going this way, and there'll probably be more stuff to kill. Like this guy! Give me the life, please. Oh, bees are down there. Hey! 2 for 1 feather. Or 2
I get
kill
what
1
you
feather.
meant. Get as much life as you can for as little resource as you can.
Yeah, and you're gonna want a bunch of life for this area, because I remember this one being a bitch. That. Yeah, I remember this Jiggy not being terribly kind. And we'll deal with this not terribly kind puzzle in our next episode of Banjo Kazooie.